Like, I'm that nigga. Like, I don't really like nigga. He's so arrogant, bro. Like, his personality was just terrible. And that's from outside looking in. You know, I never met the nigga.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys who really trusts a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, My favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got the first and still going. He's got space. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's reeled in. It's McClellan. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. And now the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The short hands. It's Moore. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass rush closing in. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Powers into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Hands off to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
These simple throw routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Ducks. They connect for 6.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. He keeps it on the design run. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Chris, the most impressive part of this play for me is the quarterback's decision and trust in the running back. If you've got 4th down, too many times the quarterback wants to take it himself, throw the football for a 1st down, and here he just utilizes the RPO. He sees the read as a run read, and he gives it to his back for the 1st down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And on the carry, he's heading left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Across the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back back into rhythm.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. That's a damaging second down completion. Sets up a third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Hill. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up second and 3. Dropping back. It's Moore. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He's got a crease. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The freshman linebacker. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He breaks into the clear. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff heading left. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up 4th.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
Running play called on 4th down. He's got space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a first down.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to come.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man, it's Stewart. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. They'll try the right here. Got an opening here. Here he goes. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on. And it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now 1 step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right, and I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. That's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Grab by the receiver. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking to throw yet again. The pressure's on. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Looking for a man. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving with the lead.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Ducks picked up enough yardage for a 1st down. On the run, it's Hill. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. What a pitch and catch in the end zone.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in the semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Ohio State. Breaks away to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Sees an opening. Tapped the first down and still motoring. And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now it's second down here. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Chris, not taking a knee is certainly a choice there. Running it in, that's going to make for a salty handshake here between these two head coaches. Hawley, heads up. Let's see what goes on after the game.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy, certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.